Hello guys, my name is Yusuf Habibi Herbin. I'm from Information System at PLN Institute of Technology Information System. Uh, in this project is a simple web portfolio built using pure HTML, CSS, and JavaScript without any external framework or library. It consistent of two main pages that are connected through a shared navigation bar, the About Me page index, and the Create Calculator page, calculator HTML. Additionally, there is a PHP-based program call it Matkul, which demonstrates server-side logic using conditional branching. All files are organized in the same folder and linked to each other to form a complete functional mini website. First of all, index at HTML about me page. In this page, file serves as the main landing page of the portfolio website. It displays personal information including the student name, student ID, and study program, a short biography, and a list of skills and future academic goals. This page is the first thing a visitor sees when they open the website. Next, HTML document structure. The doc type HTML declaration at the very top tells the browser that this is an HTML document, which ensures the page is rendered using modern web standards. The lang ID attribute on the HTML text specifies that the primary language of the content is Indonesia, which helps screen readers and search engine interpret the content correctly. In the hex section is an invisible part of the HTML that contains metadata about the page. Inside it, the meta charset UTF-8 tag user that special character. Next, this navigation bar. This tag is a semantic HTML element that warps the site's navigation menu. Inside there is a div class that centers and aligns the content. The brand name placed inside an anchor tag with the class nav brand, which link back to the home page. Next, section class. The hero section is the first thing visible below the navigation bar. It contains an image for the profile photo with a source attribute pointing to photo JPEG. The one rare attribute acts as a fallback in case the image file is missing, applying a semi-transparent background instead of alongside the photo. There are heading and paragraph text that display the student full name using A1 class, the name using P class, and the study program using the P class too, and the short personal bio using P class. Next, div class card. Below the hero section, there is a two-column grid layout created using a div class card container. This grid holds two separate card components. The first card, identified by div class card, display the student skills set inside the div class and skill tags. Warps multiple span element each given a specific color class such as tag blue, tag green, or tag orange, creating colorful rounded skill tags. The second card is a display future academic goals using a div class harapan list and harapan list which contain the three div harapan item. Each block uses a small div class harapan dot as a visual blue point and a p class harapan text. Next, style CSS. The style CSS file defines the visual foundation uses a crossboard page. At the very top, Google Fonts import loads to typeface, Inter for body text, and Sora for headings, which give the site a clean and modern look. The root selector contains CSS custom properties. The nav block gives a navigator bar a sticky position so it remains visible at the top of the viewport. When the user scrolls down, it also applies a semi-transparent white background with a backdrop filter blur effect, creating a frosted glass appearance. The nav links active role applies a fillet blue background and white text to whichever navigation link represent the current page. The card class adds the white background, rounded corners as a subtitle border, and a hover effect that lifts the card slightly with a box shadow, making the interface feel interactive. Right, this body, navbar, in body include a font family. This to change the text font, and this for background, this color, line height, nav, this to position, this top untuk mengatur jarak like this 0 z index, this for background 2, this to paragraph, text align justify, nav inner, max width, this for width, this for margin, this for padding, height, display, align items, justify content. Next, nav brand, font family, font size, this for size of the text, font weight, color, text decoration, letter spacing, nav link, nav links, nav links, nav links, card title, and this for the responsive website. Next, tentang CSS, this page specific style sheet. The tentang CSS file extends the global styles, especially for the about me page. The hero class applies a gradient background that transitions from the blue to light blue, and position the profile photo and the personal information side by side using flex box. Each skill text color variant such as tag blue, tag green, tag orange is defined here. Giving each tag a distinct background and text color combination. The harapan.class creates the circular dot is a bullet point in the goals list. A media query targeting screen with a width of 500 pixels or less switches the hero layout from a side-by-side arrangement to a vertical stack layout, ensuring the page look clean on mobile device. Next, we go to calculator HTML. Overall, the calculator HTML page provides an interactive grade calculator. User can input their score for 3 assignment computers: assignment tugas, assignment UTS, assignment UAS. The page will calculate the weight final grade and display the corresponding letter grade. All of the calculator logic is handled by the external calculator JS file, keeping the HTML clean and the focus purely on structure. Next, calculator JS. So this for a logic of calculator we create using JavaScript. First, hitung nilai akhir. This function is responsible for calculating the weight final score. This inside the function, each score is multiplied by its respective weight. 30% tugas, 30% UTS, and 40% UAS. And return tugas plus UTS and plus UAS. Next, this function takes the final numeric score. It's an input and return a letter grade using a chain of if else. If condition is if the score is 18 or above, it returns A. If it is between 17 and 79, it returns B. Between 60 and 69, it returns C. Between 15 and 59, it returns D. And anything below 15 returns E. The grading logic mirrors the standard academic grading system using in the course. Okay. This for function validation input. This win to message sambutan, and this event listener tombol hitung, and debugging log, and validation, and this for a count, and this for a hasil, and this to output hasil, Next, we go to CSS style calculator. This for sambutan, display, background, color, border radius, padding, font size, margin bottom. This for bobot header, row, display, grid template, columns, bobot item, background, border radius, padding, text align, bobot label, font size, font weight, color, and whatever. Next, we go to the website, right? So this is my portfolio, this is my name, and this my major, and this my photo profile. This my skill, this my hope, and this the calculator. For example, you can input nilai tugas like 19 and UTS 19 and UAS 17, and we count. The result is 18.2, and I get grade A. Okay, next we go to PHP. I will explain the PHP page. This Matkul PHP. Overall purpose, the Matkul PHP file is a server-side PHP program that runs inside a local development environment such as a SAMPP. Its purpose is to allow a user to search for information about a course mata kuliah by typing his name into a form, and the program then uses a series of else-if conditions to match the input against a predefined course name and display the relevant details. This style CSS for Matkul PHP, and this the HTML informasi mata kuliah using H2, and this my name using paragraph, and this form, and this PHP. This when the form is a submit, PHP detects this using the condition a server request method. Post the raw input the retrieved from a post matkul, and then process with toString function stream. Remove any accidental leading or trailing space the user may have typed, and stroke lower convert the entire input to lowercase. Next, the if else the cleaning input string in the compared against 8 possible course names using a chain of if and else if condition. The first condition, check if the input equals data warehouse. If true, it uses echo to print an HTML file sheet containing all the details for that course, including the laboratory name, course code, credit, course SKS, and a brief description. If the input does not match any of the 8 defined courses, the final else book runs and outputs an error message in the format mata kuliah input tidak ditemukan. The HTML special course function is used when displaying the original user input to prevent potential security issues. This else if, this the else, mata kuliah tidak ditemukan. So we go to the website. First step, we go to SAMPP and start Apache, start MySQL. Go to the admin and pemrograman web and Matkul PHP. So for example, we input data mining and search. Tada! Hasil pencarian, this laboratory name, information retrieval laboratory, and this the name of Matkul, data mining, this code URL 102, this for SKS. This the description. Bahas teknik dan algoritma penggalian pola tersembunyi dari kumpulan data besar mencakup klasifikasi, clustering, dan asosiasi data. So itu saja yang bisa saya sampaikan dalam laporan video kali ini. Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.